Hey, it's Jim and Linda Lloyd with LPT Realty and Everyday Orlando. We are here in Clermont.
It looks like we're nowhere.
It looks like we're in the middle of nowhere. We could just take a quick pan around here. You can see behind us is what is going to be the Olympus project. You could see a lot of construction. We'll zoom in and we'll get a little bit closer and show you more of that. But really, as far as the eye can see, let's spin around this way, Linda, over here real quick.
This is going to be the place to be. Honestly, this is going to be hot. Great growth area.
Yeah, I mean, several thousand housing units, sports and entertainment facilities, sports medicine, all kinds of incredible things. You can see it just goes on and on and on and on, the open land that's out here, but presently being cleared and developed and set up for home sites.
I mean, we're going to flip it. We're going to show you what's in front of us. It doesn't match this. Like, this is already happening. It's great.
And over here behind us, new construction. This is the Ridgeview development with Pulte Homes and MI Homes. Some of our favorite places, really. There's incredible models that are going up. They're still under construction. You can see all the home site signs along the road here. These are all home sites that are being sold. And
this location, I mean, we are across the street practically from Lake Louisa State Park.
Lake Louisa State Park.
Which will never be built on, which is just beautiful. It's a great camping at every level there. It's just a great walking trails. It's just a lake to swim and hike and, do water activities. It's just beautiful. We're about a half hour from Disney, but again,
half hour from Disney, but out in the distance is Schofield Road, which is it's going to connect Highway 27 with Avalon Road, and it's probably going to make it about maybe a 15 or 20 minute drive to the Magic Kingdom and all of the Disney theme parks.
It's going to make the prices of these houses really go up as well. It's going to really have an impact and help this area, which is already amazing.
Expanding, booming, growing, developing. So here's a couple of things that we thought we'd share while we're out here. New construction has always been one of those question marks for a lot of people. Do I want to wait 9 months to get a house completed? Do I trust the builder? Is the pricing going to be okay? Over the past couple of months, with the change in the market, Lynn and I have been receiving emails from builders and from the builder representatives, Pulte Homes, D.R. Horton, MI Homes. There are inventory homes now because of the shift in the market, because of the change in mortgage rates. A lot of people that originally had deposits on homes have canceled their contracts. So there are now inventory homes that are immediately available. You don't have to wait several months. There are steep discounts on inventory homes available. Mm-hmm. And you could be part of something new, something exciting, have a house that is built to the highest, newest standards for energy efficiency, for storm protection, wind protection. And we're at this incredible vista. I mean, just if you could see the views around us, it's just... So
another thing, I'm sure you've heard us mention it in our videos, is Clermont being known for the rolling hills of Clermont. And
you see it.
This is part of it. We are elevated, we are high up, and the views are breathtaking. You
absolutely see it. I'm going to pan around over this way so that you can see out behind us. Just take it, soak that all in. You could see that there's some high density housing, some apartments and townhomes that are going in that have been being constructed right along Highway 27. Those have been going up over the past several months.
Highway 27 is really your access to everything. So I know when we were moving
Davenport
from out of state,
and Polk County all the way up through Lake County.
Right. People would mention these roads, and it really meant nothing to me because you don't know what you're going to be traveling on. You don't know what you don't know. But we have found that, it is the main, it's where our food store is. It's the way we get to Disney right now. It is the way we get really everywhere that we're going.
Yeah.
And it's right here.
So some of the things that we like to caution buyers on is that, you can always stop in to a new construction, a builder's office with these new developments that are going in. However, you will not be able to be represented by your own agent unless you go there for the first time with an agent.
Yeah.
Okay. And so what's the value in that?
I mean, especially if you're moving from out of state, even if you're not, but you would want to have your own advocate. I mean, I can't say enough. Just having somebody there to advocate for you, to be your representation, to ask your questions, to kind of be pushy about your questions or getting the answers that you want, and know the negotiation tools that will be useful when dealing with builders. That don't always.
To visit the site, to make selections, to help you in every possible way through the construction process. The builder is going to help. They're very helpful. The agents are always super helpful, but the agents that work for the builders work for the builders. Okay. And so, who is going to be representing you? And that's super important in Florida. We're from New Jersey, and in New Jersey, you need to have an attorney that represents you. And there's always a layer of protection.
It doesn't cost you anything more as the buyer to have representation. So it's kind of,
right. And in fact, it doesn't upset the builder either, because in those emails with inventory homes, they are offering incentives to agents to bring buyers. So who's a good buyer for these new places, for the Olympus project or Ridgeview or any of the other dozen or so new developments?
Who isn't?
Who isn't? But honestly, investors are great clients. And let me break that down, right? So I believe strongly that every homeowner is an investor. Your home is typically the largest investment you'll have. And that is an asset that will grow over time. You'll appreciate in value. You'll pay down a mortgage if you have one. And that is an asset that will grow. If you are an investor that wants to rent out a property, in Florida, obviously Airbnb and short-term rentals are exciting and are high income opportunities, but not every HOA, a homeowners association, will allow a short-term rental. Not every municipality will allow it in all of their residential zones.
Another reason for agent representation, honestly.
So exactly.
It does get a little overwhelming or confusing to navigate what areas will allow you to have that short-term rental. And like we said before, with the road that's coming in and the access to the theme parks becoming so much easier in the near future, you're going to want to know that your possibilities are endless, that you will possibly be able to do a short-term rental or a long-term rental. Just have as many opportunities as you can.
That's right. And as an investor, long-term rentals are in demand. Long-term rentals being 12 months and more. So your typical, residential tenant. Those are in demand. Rental rates have been skyrocketing as more and more homes are converted to short-term rentals. It makes the long-term market that much more of a great return on investment. And also something that Linda and I have been talking with a lot of people recently about are the midterm rentals. Those are the folks that need 30 days to maybe 6 months. They might be folks that are moving to Florida and they've purchased new construction and they need to wait 7 to 9 months for the completion. It might be your traveling nurse or medical field. It might be your corporate relocation expert that is going to have you move to an area so that you can start with your new company while you try to find the neighborhood that you want to stay in.
I'm just going to move over a little.
We're out in nature here, so Linda.
I'm just making sure I'm not standing on.
Linda wants to make sure we're not in ants.
We are actually standing where a home will be built. I mean, this is
someone's future home.
This is a future home for someone. Could it be you?
Could it be you? So, great opportunities for investors with all of the decline in buyers because of the mortgage rates. And some of the decline is due to some hysteria, maybe some misinformation from the media about where the market is going. We can assure you that things have not really slowed down here in Florida. There's still a shortage of inventory, especially in Clermont in the greater Orlando area. There's a shortage of inventory. Demand is still pretty high. Some people have been scared by the mortgage rates, but I think that's just going to become a new normal. There has been a market shift. We are not going to see the bottom drop out like in 2008. Mm-hmm. Linda's worried about the bugs. Don't be worried about the bugs, honey.
Okay.
The bottom is not going to drop out of the market. You could feel safe that if you purchase a place here, that you're not going to lose value, that you're not going to buy it and then walk away at a loss. That's not going to happen. If anything, what we're seeing is a market correction where we are seeing a little bit of prices returning to pre-pandemic levels. Which it's not even going that low, because we saw 50, 60% appreciations in many places. So we're just coming down maybe 15 to 20% off of an overinflated high. So we're not seeing the bottom drop out. I want to encourage you to think about these new construction opportunities, and we're gonna have a lot of these new developments featured in our upcoming videos. We certainly invite you to give us a call. Schedule a Zoom, we'll walk you through it. We'd love to show you around to some of these new developments, but we'd also love to help you just dream about what it might look like as these rolling hills get developed and the Olympus project takes shape over the next couple of years, and access between Clermont and Winter Garden increases between Schofield Road and Sawgrass Bay Boulevard. We're just going to have incredible access from here, as opposed to 30, 35 minutes to the Disney properties. We're talking 15 or 20 minutes. So very exciting. We hope that you'll give us a call. Check us out online in our Facebook group at Everyday Orlando. You can check out our website at Magical Homes Group. You can check out Linda on TikTok or Instagram at Magical Parks Linda. We look forward to talking to you and sharing, helping you make every day magical, and sharing our passion for Clermont and for all that's happening here.
Thanks for watching.